Next point is, how do we learn how to scan a high value woman?
Oh man, a great question. So now I can go a little bit deeper, man. What you guys? So scanning a high value woman, I'm gonna give you a big tip here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're at a club, you're at a bar. You see this girl, she's the prettiest. She walks in, she's the baddest thing there. We all know every dude wants her, and every girl notices her.
Mm-hmm.
She's walking by, bubble over there. Walking around, bubbles here. Just bubbles like a bubble bath, right? Skin soft, everything,
right?
Beautiful.
Hair,
everything. She's
that's so seductive. That's so intriguing to a man's eye. It's so soft. It's so like it pulls you in because you don't even know this girl.
Yeah.
You don't know the Carfax.
Yeah. You don't know the car, and boom, Carfax.
You don't know what this vehicle been through has done.
You don't know.
But the outer the outer appearance
clean.
It's so clean where it pulls you in.
Fresh wax. Came straight out the shop.
And then you sit in there, you go, wow, let me invest this amount. And then the Carfax shows something different.
The Carfax show. But see, and that's what we're telling you. If you read the Carfax, the body's cool, but you like, oh damn, okay, I don't need to buy this. I'm not even as impressed. But see, dudes be ready to buy the car without even checking the Carfax.
Right.
So it's like somebody coming in, oh, the car looks beautiful, I want to get it now.
Right.
And if you understand the manipulation that naturally is going to come from a woman with all these dudes approaching you because you're beauty, that works for her. She's like, well, great, because now that you want to buy me now, I'm going to be able to get you to sign off for the big contract early. You know, she's going to be able to get you to move here and there, you know what I mean, because you're already sold. You don't know the fact that she's a psycho. You don't know the fact that she just got out of a trauma center. You don't know that this chick just literally got out of the most toxic relationship that just happened that is toxic. And girls literally say, like, I'm so toxic, but they're bad as fucking dudes are like, I don't care. It's like
that's like buying a 2018 car.
Oh my gosh.
And it has 180,000 miles on the car. Example. And you have at least $25,000 in the bank, and you're ready to spend it on a new car. And I'm the salesman, and I'm going, hey yo, look at this car. It looks good. And you're like, dang, that looks like a fresh 2018 car. Yeah. I'm gonna buy it, and you don't even check with me to see what the history is, how many mileage you got, what it been through, what problems, has it been in any accidents, and then you just buy the car for $25,000.
Oh my God.
Versus you go to a different dealership, you spend this $25,000 and you'll get a brand new fresh car off the lot, has no history, has nothing to do with it, and you know all that money you worked hard to save and put towards is actually a fair value for exchange. And I feel like most men, they work so hard on their value, or if they do, and I'm talking about guys, like I'm talking about the guys that actually work on their value and want that fair exchange for that woman, you know, they want. They're sitting there, they're like, all right, bet. I'm gonna go through college. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna build a steady, stable foundation. You know, lifestyle with principles and stuff. And I'm gonna have that exchange, and I'm exchanging for a woman I'm gonna encounter.
That's gonna be the one I marry.
What catches them is that appearance. The model of the car, how it looks. But then they don't know that.
They don't know
the interior, the engine, how it functions, and everything. And and I think it personally goes down deep into how the family of that woman is run. And you know, I'm not just trying to blame it on men. I mean on women either, because I also know in perspective it's also the men too. But I'm really talking about the men that are on their P's and Q's and are really aware of themselves. If we're talking about a destructive men, that's a different video. I'm really talking about men that you know, actually want the best for their lives, and they're really on top of their shit, and really looking for a woman that's on top of her shit. And most of the time they fall for girls that are not on top of their shit based off looks, and because it's so seductive, it's so seducing. When you see the newest thing, imagine seeing in a human form, which you can have intersexual relationships with. That's something different.
Better than a car, then.
Yeah, it's better than a car because you can really have an emotional attachment to it. You can have sex with it. You can build a relationship with it. And especially if she sees the value in you, she can take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Especially when you don't know this game.
Absolutely.
So
and guys are so ready to buy this car, and that's how you are with these girls, not realizing. And then you spend the most to get. First of all, you feel bad if you don't get her, not realizing that you just dodged being chipped off. Like, you're like, damn, you leave the night like, bro, I wanted to get that car so bad. The dude wasn't paying me no mind when I try to ask him if I can buy it. You know, the person selling it, man, I want that car, I need that car. Dang, I don't got no value because, like, I can't even get the car. Not realizing, like, bro, you're so pressed to get a car that is in horrible condition.
Right, exactly.
And then on the other side, you know, dudes, you know, be ready to lock in with this car. But then if you get the girl, or if you get the car, for example, now you're driving it, you think you're the man, you got the new car, boom,
2 months
tires
in,
falling
6
off.
months in.
Oh man, now you know the thing, this is breaking, that's breaking, it's costing you an arm and a leg to keep it.
Right.
And now you're like miserable. And I literally I worked with guys that were like, bro, this Benz is freaking, or this Beamer is fucking, I'm a slave to this Beamer because all my money at this damn job, you know.
You already bought the car.
Yeah, it's going towards this car. And
the
it's
title's already under your name.
Yeah, and I know some dudes in that situation. It's like, damn, I'm investing into this girl, and it's
you invested into the girl, and that return is not what it's supposed to be. And I know plenty of guys that can't even see that.
Facts.
Because they're so infatuated with a woman and her potential. And women do this all the time too, with male too.
Absolutely.
Where they're always like infatuated with a man, and they're trying to gain this reality of his potential, but really he's not doing anything. But I think it's worse when a man is on his shit and he really wanting this girl or this woman in his life, and the potential is not there because he's never got taught to set boundaries and have a relationship with a woman, because it's all based off booty. It's all based off sex. I mean, the validation of just getting some play is what he's really chasing, instead of the qualities of a high value woman.
Absolutely.
You get me?
Absolutely. I mean, it's deep, man. It's like a lot of these dudes are buying one car. It goes trash for, after a while it breaks down.
They want to look
good. They spent their last $25,000 to keep it. It messes up. Guess what they do? They finally raised another $25,000 and they buy another messed up car because they're infatuated again. They never learn to look at the Carfax, and that's how you scale a woman. Like when you ask that question, how do you judge a woman? If you haven't gotten to the point of breaking her down in conversation and finding out what she's about, bro, you don't even know, you haven't even stepped foot in being able to understand what a woman is. Her beauty is level 1. You know, the car being in good condition is level 1. And the problem is level 1 for all the guys out there is level 9 for them. Like level 1 for us is level 9 for all the guys out there. She's pretty, I'm sold.
That's not it.
That's not it, guys.
Because, like I said, there's a lot of shit that comes with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pretty girls in this world. But literally the qualities is what makes a pretty girl. Yeah. Like that's what I feel like is like
the quality
level 100 for a girl.
Me
like
too.
If her qualities really are high up there on demand.
Yeah. Understanding,
you know.
Smart, objective. She can see things outside of her perspective. You know,
she wants to understand you.
She wants to learn stuff.
She wants to learn stuff. She wants to, you know, be on the same page. And what I'm talking about, again, I gotta keep reminding people, is men that are on their shit. I'm not talking about men that are not bringing you shit, and then they're they're trying to tell you that you ain't shit. I'm talking about men that are doing stuff in life and trying to build themselves up and talking from this perspective.
Yeah.
Because a lot of dudes do waste their time with women because a woman's a different subject when it comes to life, and a lot of men don't have the time to entertain in understanding women because they're so infatuated with their goals and their purpose in life that almost women come second or even last in their understanding because they're like, I gotta win in life, and then women come after. But by the time women come after, they're already early 30s and they don't know nothing, or they're so early in the game trying to lock a woman down, and they just trap themselves with some kids or some shit.
Exactly.
So